Chapters 9 through 11 is about Jane ending her time at Lowood. First it starts with winter getting over and then spring coming in, which is good because Lowood everything starts to get better. There's more food and it's nice outside, but unfortunately a big sickness comes through Lowood and many of the girls get sick. At one time almost half the girls became sick. Fortunately, Jane did not get sick, and she just kept continuing to learn, and she had more freedom due to all the teachers looking after the sick children. But then Helen gets sick, which troubles Jane, so she goes and sees her at night and tries to comfort her because she's becoming so sick that she's predicted not to make it very long. And then Helen dies in her sleep overnight. Jane is troubled by this, but not very bad because Helen told her that she's in a better place and shouldn't worry and grieve about her much. After that, the story jumps 8 years into the future, where Jane is now 18, and it summarizes what happened, how Jane became the best in her class. She exceeded everyone else, and she became the best in every topic almost, including drawing, French, playing the piano, and now she's a teacher at Lowood, teach the younger pupils. She makes some money from this, but not quite enough. And then she stays pretty content being at Lowood until Miss Temple leaves because she gets married. So then after that, Jane kind of feels she doesn't belong at Lowood anymore because the only person she really cared about is gone. So then she decides to go to Lowood and put an advertisement in the newspaper about being a teacher to teach pupils, whether it be at a school or some sort of other person. So then she waits a week, goes back, and finds one reply for this advertisement. She then gets all she needed from Lowood to approve of her leaving, and sets out on her new journey to her new place to only teach one pupil. Before she sets out, she meets Bessie one last time because Bessie heard of Jane leaving, and she figured it would be the last time she could ever meet Jane again. Them two talk for a while, and you learn that Bessie has been married and has 2 children. So then after that, Jane finally sets out on her trip. She eventually gets there and meets Mrs. Fairfax, who is an older lady who just takes care of a giant home that Mr. Rochester owns. And there's only one pupil that Jane teaches, who is Adele. And Adele is very good in French and just needs to be applied more, so that's why Jane was brought in. And that's where the story stops, and Jane will continue her life in teaching Adele.